Can you hear me? Yeah. Hello, audience.
Oh my god.
Are there people tuned in?
We have one person tuned in right now. Hi,
Ahoy.
I'm drawing today. As you can already hear, I've got people with me immediately. And today I'm gonna be drawing Ventus, who's part of like the lore of my channel, in a different story. And yeah, I'm gonna be drawing them for Pride Month in a like technically same outfit, different colors. Chris isn't here. He dipped shortly before I started. Anyways, hello.
And a horse drive.
A horse
And
drive?
as you can tell, the conversation is already popping off.
They said I could never teach a llama to drive.
No, llama, no.
Meh.
Mm. Lynn, sorry, not Lynn. Jester, I need you to fucking do whatever it is you're doing that's stopping you from coming to D&D faster, so we can get the Makimi Wrath last moments we all deserve.
Yes.
I mean, I would if I could, believe me. I've got another 4 weeks.
Damn.
So it's not going to be shorter than you thought.
No.
Okay.
So I don't get back to the 11th of July.
And whatever you're doing doesn't give you free time to join.
I mean, like, if I can, I'll try to. But for some reason, on Fridays, they like going out really late at night, because that's what happened last time.
Mm.
Tell
So, I
tell
don't know.
whoever this mysterious them is to fuck off.
My sisters and my mom.
Oh. What's your relationship with them? Good, bad, ugly?
I'd say it's pretty average.
Okay. Tell them to kindly remove themselves from your presence on Friday afternoons.
I mean, I could try. I don't think it'll go over very well.
And slap them across
Oh,
the face
tomorrow's my
if they
dad's
don't do it.
birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to him.
Nice.
I knew this, and then I looked at my calendar and I thought about it again. I'm like, oh yeah. Now I have to call him tomorrow.
Uh,
There's no point in my deployment being a pilot if Glurg's already flying the ship.
also, the ship has
and
been
is the
modified specifically to
and
only
is
let
the
him
only
fly.
one that can fly the ship.
I will say, like, Nyx would definitely know this. If the ship takes too much direct ion damage, there is a chance that Glurg will fry.
Oh no.
Oh. So
That's
yes, pilot.
bad.
Because he essentially hooks up his nervous system to the ship in order to fly it.
Ah, I
Oh.
see.
So that's an additional danger of ship-to-ship combat.
Well, now I am depressed. Preemptively.
Why?
I have to put clothes in the dryer. I will be back.
Alright.
He's still alive. He's not dead
I
yet.
know. But
For
like I
now.
said, preemptively.
Look, is one of my favorite quotes of any DMing advice: NPCs are there for you to emotionally torture your players with? Yes. Does that mean that I'm going to kill Glurg? Probably not.
See, the probably not doesn't give me high hopes. Because that means at least 1% chance he could die. So I'm sad preemptively.
I mean, there's a 1% chance anyone could die.
I know. But it's Glurk.
Yeah, he's not like anyone's favorite NPC or anything.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter if I kill him off.
It does.
I'm getting mixed signals from you here. Do you or do you not want me to kill off Glurg?
Do not kill Glurk.
That wasn't very clear. It
Don't
sounds
kill
to
the.
me like you want to have some emotional development for Despair, Nyx, and everyone on the ship.
No. Despair can get emotional development with Glurg.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
Hi.
I'm Dad. You know what's wild is that while you were gone, Day was telling me how much she wants Glurg to die for the emotional development.
No.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
No.
Off screen too, so he doesn't get a proper send off either.
No.
Let's just eject his dead body into the vast emptiness of space.
No. Don't kill him.
Technician. Think this guy is tech savvy?
You kind of have to be in this universe. Like, it's one of those things I keep trying to emphasize is like, if you make a bum water person who has no tech skills, they are going to have a hard fucking time in life.
Like, okay, he has enough tech skills to, like, obviously operate, like, most ships and holograms or whatever and stuff, just not, like, advanced tech knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Looking for a specific scene there.
Probably also make, like, a good mechanic. I've got 3 options.
Hmm.
Either gunner, mechanic, or operator, and I've barely looked at operator.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Makimi does?
Coordinate.
Nice. Hasn't come up yet. Might eventually, someday.
All I know is that it's another support role.
Yeah, no, Makimi's very support based.
And the
Mm.
thing is, I'm not actually all that great at playing support characters. So it's just like, why am I here?
Um,
That's why my
created.
backup is attack based.
Yeah, just shoot things. I cast gun,
Basically,
and that's why I
Well,
play marshals.
he has 2 pistols because he can dual wield, apparently.
nice. Defeat them with the power of friendship. And
And
this
extreme
gun I
Guns.
found.
violence.
Ooh. Okay. I liked operator. Never mind. I'm picking operator.
That was
Operator is
operator too.
essentially rogue.
Yep.
Or at least that's what the beginning stuff is.
Perfect.
Oh, that was malicious.
Such a good thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I tend to agree that malice is good.
Whirling around at the speed of sound.
Why are we beating up sound?
What?
The sound stole Jester's wallet.
I was singing a Sonic song.
Oh.
And clearly you misheard me.
Maybe the song's just not that good.
Excuse you.
Why would I
Uh-oh.
need an excuse? I stated a fact.
Oh, oh no. Well,
Like I'm being judged for something I didn't do. How you doing?
How could you do this to me?
Same way I do most things.
glee and
With
joy.
malicious intent.
That too.
Uh, this textbook makes no sense.
One could argue that a lot of textbooks just don't make sense.
Okay, so like here's my deal though. I feel like I'm just reading like one big journal article or something
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't realize that textbooks could have this many reference like things,
Mm.
like reference quotation marks and stuff. 'Cause that's basically like literally the entire thing.
At what point is it like, why don't I just go read these other things?
Exactly.
So I do with most of my book reports. Anytime they're like, you need a minimum of this amount for your book report, I'm like, well, congratulations, you're about to read the book as a quotation.
Spouses who've been married for decades don't understand each other any better than those who have been married for only a year or two.
I think that might be empirically false. I'm gonna say that's a hard rule of thumb, but what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. I don't know about other people, but personally, when I hang around someone for like a long amount of time and we're like good friends, I like adopt some of their personality traits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's technically just normal.
Section of the book sucks. I'll be so glad when I'm done with it.
Tired?
Yeah.
Fair
She
enough.
could take a nap.
If I lay down, I am just going to sleep. It is not a nap.
Fair enough.
Because I woke up at like 5 a.m. today, and I was at work at 6. So I just gotta kick it for like another 3 hours, give or take. And then I can go to bed.
Mm.
Now, Jester, why did you convince me to work so hard and think in such a critical but constructive fashion that my bosses promoted me to basically run the warehouse within like 9 months of me working somewhere?
Mm. Just the breaks, man. You were too good at your job.
Yeah, but normally when people are too good at their job, they get stuck in that job.
Well, maybe your boss just appreciates your hard work.
They do. I've gotten raises as well. Outside of the normal raises that they try and hand out to everyone.
That's very kind of them.
It is. It's also the least they could do considering I
I mean,
do
yeah.
like 5 people's worth of fucking work.
Yeah, fair enough.
Perception.
I get that you're pervy. The reception cannot be that funny.
No, I just thought about it. It was in my textbook, and I thought, haha, roll perception.
Oh,
Ha.
perception. We have infected you with the D&D brain rot. You're welcome.
I was already infected with the D&D brain rot when I was in middle school.
Yeah, but it wasn't as good because we weren't around.
I guess so.
That was so non-committal. All I heard is that you don't want to play with us. So, fuck it. I guess campaign's over.
I
No!
never said that.
Victor's gonna go kill himself.
No!
No, please don't.
Fine. We'll go find something to kill him.
No!
No. Why doesn't he just go hunting like a normal man?
What part of Victor makes you think he's normal? The man is clearly broken. And for some reason that attracts Lorelai.
Maybe she likes fixing broken things.
One
Look.
quote. And one quote only. I can fix him.
Look,
Basically.
Lorelai does seem like she's project oriented. But fuck did she pick a doozy after her husband. Husband seemed like a kind of chill, normal-esque guy, not a big project. Next guy after him, fucking Victor.
I love how
It's
there
like
was
going
no other classification other than Victor. Just shows you how on another level he is.
y'all thought Solace was bad. At least Solace cared enough about the general well-being of, life that he hated civilization. Victor just doesn't give a fuck. There's like 2 people whose names he actually tries to remember. And one of them is so he can rat them out if they ever murder someone that pins it on Lorelai.
I'm gonna guess
Hmm.
that's Kane.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Like my headcanon is anytime there's a conversation going on and people are talking to each other, he literally doesn't remember anyone's names. He's just waiting for someone else to use the name of the person that he needs to address, and then he'll say something.
Okay, now I just need a moment where he has to like talk to someone else and then just is like either too drunk or too tired and just uses the wrong name.
I'm going to do that.
Cause we already had, I think this was when you weren't here. Uh, but like the session before we had to hiatus for a second. Um, Jester had like rolled a nat 1 and got a
Oh
card.
yeah.
And the card was that like she forgot things. And like it started out with like her forgetting Johnny's name twice. Her forgetting why we were in this town in the first place and what the town's name was. Um was there any other things that Lorelai forgot?
I think that might have been it because I didn't really talk a whole lot that session.
Fair enough. But yeah, it'll be really funny if Victor just kind of does that at one point, because then people are just gonna think that he was cursed.
Oh right, she was also like really ditzy and clumsy.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds adorable, and Victor would have loved that.
He wouldn't have loved it if with her forgetting his name.
Well, he assumes that's going to happen anyway, because he's not important enough to remember, and she's eventually going to move on from her kindness to him.
Ah, yes, I remember now.
I
think you
just
forget
realized something.
what.
Oh, but Ashton's glasses on him in that picture that I posted.
Hmm.
Bro's blind as
And
a bat in that image.
I will say another headcanon that I have for Victor is that he 100% needs glasses to read. He just fucking refuses to admit it.
That's funny.
I mean, he is a bit older.
I
He's just like,
forget how
no,
much
no.
of I forget how much of an old man he is.
Wait,
It's
so
because he
Victor's
plays
a
it.
skeleton. How is he gonna wear glasses and don't say magic?
Tape.
Yeah, that's really what I was about to say is
I
tape.
Here's the thing, I've been in the Undertale fandom long enough to know exactly how a skeleton can wear glasses.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, he still technically has musculature.
It's
Does
just
he?
the ectoplasm.
Yeah,
Oh right, the spiritual body.
like he
What
still
if
has a
it's
dick.
oh.
So I know that's what Lorelai is concerned about.
I mean Lorelai's a doll though, so I don't know.
All right, fine. Victor's also very good with his fingers. He's a dex-based fighter.
Alright, okay.
I think you got it.
You doing all right? Did I go too far? Are you just flustered? What's going on over there?
No, that's not.
And all the while, Jester is having to read a book about relationships.
Look, did
It's really
Victor
come
as
full
part of
circle.
yeah, that's not anything that's gonna come in a full circle. Anyway, um,
What?
I'm having a blast.
Clearly.
Mm. Yeah. Was it part of Victor's old job that he had to seduce people and sleep with them? Yes. Was he the best in his field for nearly 40 years? Also, yes. Just saying, Lorelai will not be disappointed.
All right.
It's also a psychopath. So also I'm starting to notice a type of the players that tend to romance NPCs and other characters.
Mm-hmm.
And that type is murderous psychopaths who are just very sweet to specific people.
Yeah.
I hold no comment.
Stares at you specifically.
I hold
You
no comment.
Also, I still go back and look at that artwork you did of Brathlas and McKamey.
you really like that picture.
I
It's a
really
cute
do.
picture.
So fucking adorable.
Glad to know my art pleases people,
Yes.
because it sure doesn't please me.
Well, it should.
Well, that's where you learn from the mistakes of what you didn't like about it, and you try again.
The only reason I don't like it is because I don't like myself.
Oh,
Well, that sounds like something you need to take care of in therapy.
Yeah, it is.
But D&D is also a replacement for therapy. But your art's good, and you're good, and
I
you
don't
can
think it's a
relax.
replacement.
It is for me. I can't afford therapy.
Yeah, neither can I.
no wonder we're an awkward mess.
Alright, so Jester, I need you to become a famous whatever it is you're studying to become.
A
Super
psychologist,
rich.
a
There we go.
therapist.
Oh, you want to be the thing you can't afford. Oh, this will be even easier
Yeah.
than what I was about to say. Because what I was about to say is pay for all of our therapy.
But she can be our therapy.
Yeah, for free. Just exploit all that
Oh,
hard
not for
work
free.
and labor.
Nah, I'd rather pay. I'd rather pay.
I'll become super rich at something inconsequential that doesn't actually benefit society. And
Oh, so
then
you
I'll
mean
just
like
pay for
Bitcoin?
Bitcoin or CEO or a politician
Do not
or
invest in Bitcoin.
you invested in Bitcoin?
I said don't. I have not. I advise against it. I don't think it's a good idea.
Day, why is Jester suggesting that we invest in Bitcoin?
Mm.
Oh my god.
People on the internet. Apparently Jester thinks it's a great idea to invest in Bitcoin, and she's rather intelligent. She's studying to become a
I said
psychologist.
I said the opposite.
You can back up like a minute into this stream and see for yourself.
That she said to invest in Bitcoin.
Only you can discover the truth.
Stares with malicious intent.
Alright, I'm burning the studio down.
Good.
No.
I don't know what studio we're burning, but let's do it.
The studio with the live audience.
Oh, make sure to
So,
lock the doors and barricade the windows so they can't get out.
so my house.
Yep. It's the
Because
address.
That's not my house.
the live
I got a
audience
can
is...
of petrol and some matches with your name written on it.
Oh! Speaking of live audience, we've
I
had...
like how. Oh, sorry. You go.
Sorry, we've had 35 viewers come onto this stream at some point in time, and we have 5 concurrent viewers. I don't know how much of those viewers are you three.
It's not me.
I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at my textbook.
So it's 5 unique viewers. Yay!
Yeah. Hello, viewers. Welcome to the insanity that is this fucking stream.
I wonder how many of them are like only watching because they saw the title of with Ventus in the name and thought Kingdom Hearts. Cause
Oh, did you guys watch the new Nintendo Direct?
yes,
No.
today. And I am
So excited for
excited.
Kingdom Hearts 4
I'm excited to get all of
and
the
Deltarune
Kingdom
Chapter
Hearts.
5.
Yeah. I'm excited to get all of the Kingdom Hearts games before 4, because they're now on the Switch too. And then 4.
Must be nice having a Switch too.
It is, though it took up a lot of money and a lot of willpower.
Looks at my OG collection of Kingdom Hearts 2 on PlayStation 3.
I only have 3 on the Xbox, and I haven't finished it.
Also, I'm not gonna lie. I play Kingdom Hearts 2 kind of religiously. The others, I'm like, it's kind of fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Fair enough.
So you don't like Kingdom Hearts 1.5?
Is that the one where it's a card game?
I don't know. I just know that it's one of the titles.
It's, I enjoy Kingdom Hearts as a series. Make no mistake. I have never been able to get into it. I grew up on this game and I haven't been able to get into it. And I think it's because they got rid of my favorite character in any way that matters, which is Roxanne, which is the heartless version of fucking Sora.
Mm.
Roxas?
Yeah, that guy. He should have been the main character. Sora's a whiny bitch.
Don't say that about the baby. He's a baby.
Fuck that baby.
Wait, who's the baby?
Sora.
Sora.
You don't like the main character?
I do not. I really don't. I like the world concept and it's pretty cool and the game is fun. I just don't like Sora. I mean, and I understand that I started playing it when I was older, so it was really geared towards a younger audience. And I can accept that.
Not everyone likes the pro tag.
Yeah.
Especially when you lose all your memories and forget how to lose your powers the next game.
Oh, just don't get me fucking started. Same reason I can never get into the fucking Metroid series.
Was that gremlin laugh you, Stan?
I do
What?
believe that was Jester.
It was me.
Okay. Your gremlin laugh sounded so much like Stan's. It was uncanny. And I thought for a second that he may have like unmuted for some reason.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna shower, watch some Dropout TV, and call it a day.
All right.
Later,
Have
nerds.
a nice sleep.
Bye. I almost had that time perfectly. Oh, hello. Oh, oh, hi, 7099. Sorry if I butchered the name. Hello. Hope you are enjoying the stream. I just
Hello, person
realized
in audience.
that I'm using the wrong soundboard area for Discord.
I wouldn't know. I can't see your screen.
I know.
I mean, weird.
What's weird?
I got a phone call and I was gonna answer it and then they hung up.
Ah,
It's an unknown number though, so who knows?
wonder if it was someone who realized that they were making a wrong call and so then decided to just get off.
He was from North Carolina.
Mm.
Are you?
Oh, Stan has now left.
He didn't want to listen in anymore. Although I don't think there was much to listen about.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, hold on.
And now silence.
Iggy.
Hello.
That time it was my sister.
Ah.
There's not really anything I can take notes on. Hold on.
Hmm.
attachment. The last chapter has droned on forever.
The what?
This last chapter of mine, of what I need to read.
Mm.
Okay, these are the last two bits. Cool. The scroll indicator is just horrendously incorrect for some reason.
Mm.
So how's the drawing coming?
It's going good. I'm almost done with what I need to. Cause like something I'm doing is I'm basically making new puppets for Ventus.
Mm.
Cause I figured I might as well update the art a little bit. And yeah, yeah, I've got almost everything done. I gotta add like one more thing. Um, and hopefully after I finish this for Pride Month, I can then continue working on different aspects like different facial features, uh, being able to flip the body, different ways, and then do a couple different poses.
Nice, nice. I just completely blanked on the thing that I was typing down. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no, I remember now. We engage in continual interaction with our partners. If you have one.
I do not.
Hands up to all the single ladies out there.
Yeah.
If they aren't the person you want them to be, you try to change them. That's literally what this says.
Okay.
That's not
I
how you spell that.
don't think it should be your job to change them. It should be that they want to change because they like you and they want to stay in your life.
Not like everything. Like bad behavior. Like excessive drinking.
You know, that's what I meant. Like I can understand like talking to your partner being like, "Hey, I'm not very comfortable with this." Uh and like talking through them with that. But overall, it shouldn't necessarily be your it shouldn't necessarily be your job to have them change their bad habits or try to change their bad habits.
Oh, no, definitely.
It should be more of like they want to change their bad habits because they like you and they want to stay with you and they want you to stay with
Mhm.
them.
Indeed.
So yeah,
There's been like a few things in this book that I'm just kind of like, not about that one.
just
Some things
giving
I
it
do agree with.
just like
Other
giving it the
things
side
I'm just
eye.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that one so far, I guess that's because it's the only thing I've heard so far. That's like the only thing right now that I'm like, I could use a little bit of rewording.
Like one thing on here that I definitely do probably agree on, like, is like being on the same page about your beliefs with your partner.
Yeah. Honestly, that could have been a first date type of situation.
Yeah.
Being
Like,
like, hey, what do you believe in? What are your political views? And if they don't align with yours, then
yeah.
it's like, yeah, just end it right then and there. You don't have to go through the hardship of learning about it uh through like dates and marriage and all of that.
hmm I know most people are like, oh, don't talk about politics on the first date or whatever. It's rude. But if their views are opposed from yours, then why even waste your time with in the
Yeah.
first place? Then find out later in a situation where you're like kind of deep in your relationship and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's not like there are some people that are like wholly like Christian and they like want their partner to be that too. But if you don't believe in that, then
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. All right, sketch is done. Well, actually, I'm gonna see about shrink. See if I can get the full picture in here. There we go. All right. I think this is by far the fastest that I have gotten to the line art stage. I keep telling myself that I need to just like go ahead and make the sketches because people by now have seen me do sketches several times that there should be no question that an art is mine upon seeing
mm,
sketches. But I keep forgetting or I keep getting sidetracked other things.
I'm sorry, I'm just like yapping about my class now.
You good?
But like obviously stuff like hobbies or whatever. If you're a person that like thinks like video gaming is like so stupid or whatever, then you know, obviously don't date a gamer.
Yeah.
But some people tend to do that anyway and just like ruin their relationship
Yeah.
because they decide to be children about it rather than sit and have a conversation about the issue.
Yep. I think that's a trouble that most adults have is just not acting like an utter child.
hmm
Like I can understand being playful and childish, but when it comes to
There's a
serious
limit.
matters that you need to actively talk to your partner about, now might not be the good time to throw a temper tantrum.
hmm Especially like I will never and this is just me calling out social media.
Fair enough.
Like those so-called prank videos where a boyfriend will like
Oh, I
destroy his girlfriend's makeup, and
hate.
in retaliation, the girlfriend will like destroy his gaming console.
Okay, I haven't heard about those. I've heard more just about the boyfriend doing some atrocious thing to the girlfriend and then expecting her to react calmly because
Mm.
it's a prank. But yeah, I don't really watch prank videos because fuck that. Most
I
pranks,
don't really
oh,
watch prank
sorry.
videos either. I usually get the like um people coming up like with a stitch on TikTok and being
Hmm.
like, why did they do this? And this is what the girlfriend did, and now they're having an argument and blah 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 blah. That's what I usually get.
Ah, so
I
reaction
I get a
channels?
lot of talk stuff. Not really reactions, more like a let's talk about these issues that are happening because
Fair
this
enough.
is not okay.
Fair enough.
It's like, I'll be like, there are limits.
Yeah.
And especially with both of those being fairly expensive things, because makeup does cost a lot, especially with all the different things that you have to buy to, get everything to blend together just right. Foundations, concealers,
Yeah.
eyeliner, eyeshadow, all of that, the brushes, sponges,
Yeah.
the costs add up.
That is if you care a lot about that. And I know most
Yeah.
people care about that.
And then there's gaming consoles which run like maybe the cheapest is 200, but mostly like up to $600
Yeah.
sometimes.
And especially if it's brand spanking new.
Brand new. Also buying games like 20 to $80 a piece.
You're looking at you, Nintendo.
Indeed. It's like I just genuinely don't understand what gives you the big idea to do something that would make your significant other that upset. Do you just enjoy seeing them in pain and upset and crying and angry?
Apparently
Like
most
I feel
do.
like that has to mean something. Like you just like to torture people for fun.
Apparently some do. Where they've got so little attachment and they've been taught so poorly that they think that just casually destroying someone's stuff is an okay, funny, haha thing to do.
Mhm. And then when they like first do the destruction or whatever, and then it gets back done to them, and then they're upset, and they feel like they have a right to be upset, but not the other person. Like, what are we on about?
Yeah.
And then especially doing like I said, like that that type of stuff runs like really expensive. Doing that in this economy where no one is earning money, be real.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one where you definitely have to pump the brakes and think about what you're doing.
I say no one's earning money. That's not necessarily true, but like everything's so expensive these days, you might as well not be.
Yeah, I was gonna say, people are earning money. It's just the problem.
The minimum wage does not match the rate of living.
Yep. Mm, like that.
here going back through my notes for chapter 3. And one of the sections is on like physical attractiveness,
Uh-huh.
right? And it's basically, oh, everyone has different types. People find everyone finds a different person attractive. And then in my like off to the side, I have written compare Leon Kennedy to King Bowser or Princess Rosalina to Devora from Mortal Kombat.
Hello.
Also, hi, Daisy.
Hi.
What are you talking about? I'm curious.
Mm.
Are we talking about what?
Just like I heard Bowser, Rosalina, and some other stuff that I did not know the context of at all.
Oh, we're just talking about the stuff in my textbook for my relationships class.
Oh, okay. So, what's on the drawing board today?
Gonna be drawing my character Ventus in their outfit, but in pride colors. So yeah.
How's your day going, Daisy?
It's been good. Just been at work. Um, well, actually, I didn't go into work until 12:30, so I got to chill for a while.
Nice.
Nice. Jinx.
I am writing a totally different alternate AU fan fiction from Day that is still has Kane and Johnny as major proponents in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've only talked about it with Day so far.
Yeah.
I must say, I never like tried writing like third person, but you're still very clearly hearing the thoughts of one person.
Yeah, it's very
I
odd.
really, really like that perspective. Like, I've never really seen it in a book before, but
I have that. I mean, like, technically, that is what lot of third person books will do, is
yeah.
they state characters in third person, but you're obviously following one character and their thought process. And I hate to bring it up, but AKA Harry Potter.
Okay,
I've
you
never
know
read
what?
Harry
Fair enough.
Potter.
I guess I'm more thinking about like the alternating part. Although I have seen that once in a book that I didn't finish that was like in old school murder mystery, which was interesting because I'm pretty sure one of those perspectives was probably from the murderer. She just hid it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I guess technically it's more common than I think it is.
Yeah.
I just know usually when I like want to go into people's thoughts, I always went with first person. But I remember seeing like criticism of the third book of Divergent, whereas like it is so confusing remembering who's talking.
Yeah. I mean, another example I could give would be the Kane Chronicles, which focused on a lot of the Egypt mythology. Um, and the two siblings, it would sometimes flip between their perspectives.
Yeah.
But they will very clearly have the chapter labeled with who it is that you are following. There was one book that did that, where each chapter clearly indicated who you were following. and whose thought
Yeah.
process you were going to be a part of.
Yeah, and I definitely have that in mind as well. Although in particular with Florian, it is pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it pretty much is just the character's thoughts, but the narrator speaking them.
Yep.
Although it's probably not going to have Florian's perspective much. It just made sense to have it with the start of his plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, chapter 1 is Naomi again, but 6 months earlier, Florian. And then chapter 2 starts with Johnny, and the next part is Kane the next day.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turns out. I don't know how convincing of a job I can do with the flaws in the parenting, but I think what I'm going for right now is because of like the individual talks, like Johnny
Mhm.
doesn't realize how some of the shit Kane is saying is coming across.
Yeah. I mean, you could always do kind of like what I did and just like segments or some that you're like, hey, is this accurate or something like that? And I can give you like the
Yeah.
thumbs up or whatever.
Yeah, I'll probably send it to you soon.
Yeah. Kind of the
At
same
some
as what
point.
kind of the same what I'm gonna have to do for this next chapter. Cause
Yeah, I already have incorporated the whole Johnny's parenting style because there's like a really funny moment with just how casually the narrator is mentioning it with Johnny about like how fucked up Kane's dad was and it's official dad as it's worded.
yeah.
And what fucked up of a situation it was when Victor and Lorelai stepped in.
Yeah.
Like the natural conclusion was to model after my parents.
Damn.
Yeah, I will say Victor and Lorelai aren't going to come in until the end.
Fair
Because
enough.
Isaiah just has Victor way too good at figuring shit out.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
I
of
just have it
course.
written out that they're taking care of their kids at like a separate location, but Victor is going to conveniently show up rather quickly after the murder.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
I will say, Jester, I don't know how much E has this stuff like thought out because I know there's a lot of things E doesn't know about Courtney. Courtney is going to play a major part in something that's probably gonna look like a bit of a Deus Ex Machina of just, oh hey, Florian's a ghost now. We know a ghost hunter.
Nice.
So I
Yes.
probably will, not for a very long time, but need some information about how that actually worked with Courtney.
You felt a chilly presence upon your shoulder. It was actually Florian.
Yeah, no, I literally have it as like Kane's nightmares got worse again, like right when Florian showed up.
Damn.
That's what Johnny's perspective is about.
Well, damn.
It was the night before Christmas when all through the house.
Not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse.
Not even a mouse.
It's not even Christmas.
I don't know.
But yeah,
That's
it's
what came
kind
to
of
my
like
brain. I think I'm loopy. I didn't sleep a lot last night.
Fair enough.
it's kind of like Kane isn't sure whether to believe he's making shit up or not, but like he has a feeling something bad is going on. So Johnny suggests talking to the kids about it, but it unfortunately at this point Naomi's already in hiding shit mode.
Damn. When you don't trust your parents.
Well, how I have it, and I'll admit this is a bit of a stretch that Johnny would do this, but mostly Kane has been in charge of the blood stuff. So
Mhm.
it's less. She's mostly mad at Kane because that's how she sees it. He's being overly strict because he isn't explaining why why he's trying to limit things in terms of actual blood.
Fair enough.
And I said that Ezra knows. I think I'm gonna have it that it was a complete accident, that Ezra even knows he just overheard a conversation.
Fair enough.
Because I am
Sometimes
trying to stay away from child bias, although Naomi definitely does have some deep-seated stuff of being the more problem child, even though Kane and Johnny didn't intend it.
shit just happens.
E-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a combination between Naomi and Kane. I would say that leads to what happened. And also just Floria being the worst.
Yep.
Worst.
Like he
From
doesn't
the
even
hit
have any
campaign
grand
Line
plan right
32.
now. This is just his way of
Hmm.
seeking revenge on Kane.
Fair enough. Uh, jump into Bloodlust, my fic. I
Oh
think I
yeah, sure
figured
thing.
out. I think I figured out a way to get Johnny to become a vampire without Kane or Florian doing anything about it. Without either of them turning uh Johnny into a vampire themselves.
Oh, interesting.
Cuz I realized I have Stan's Pathfinder character Andreas, the alchemist,
E.
and I made him part of the vampire castle
Mm-hmm.
because I needed a couple people who could be at least a little bit twisted morality-wise. And
E.
for Andreas specifically, I have him on like a little side quest kinda where he's experimenting with the different spirits in the forests for some potion. I'm thinking of like an everlasting life potion or something like that. Like an invulnerable. I don't know. I haven't really thought that far.
E.
But he's doing stuff. And I thought, well, since I kind of have him as a slight mad scientist type thing, and we also have um Azaria, Mom's character for Mythic Odyssey, who's a necromancer, I'm like, well, what if it's like a combination of those two? Where Andreas had at some point taken some of either Kane or Florian's like deceased blood to experiment on to figure out how they tick, created a potion of vampirism or some shit like that. And then like, what if, because where I'm at, I got to the funny part I wanted where Kane is trying to get Johnny to run through the woods so Kane can give chase, and Johnny is just absolutely refusing and being a total brat about it, and it's funny as hell. But I was like, but I got to an impasse for that. That's why I asked you about the mind control, because I think I'm gonna have to implement that. So I then thought, like, well, what if Kane uses mind control to get Johnny to run, just kind of words it friendly, like, hey, how about you run through the woods a little bit and like resist my hunting, or something like that. And Kane, because of the frustration of everything so far, accidentally kills Johnny, and wants Johnny brought back to life because it's like, I'm not done with this elf yet. Has Azaria bring him back to life, but Andreas is like, wait, hold on, let me try something, and tries like his potion of vampirism, and that brings Johnny back to life with maybe the help of Azaria with the with like bringing the dead back, but in the process, the potion kicks in and turns Johnny into a vampire.
I do love how we just have the exact opposite kinds of canon Kane. I mean, non-canon Kane. Specifically in yours. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's pretty fucked up in canon, but being slightly more fucked up than canon. and then in mine, he's being like probably a way better person than he'll probably ever be.
Yeah.
Although the first chapter does have him covering up his daughter's murder, so there is that.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you did say that if Kane was turned into a vampire, then that means he reached a level of just cynicism that he would be a much worse person at that point.
Oh yeah, I agree. No, like I
So-
said, I'm loving it. Also, like I said, in canon, he's a pretty fucking terrible person. He
Yeah,
would probably be doing this shit in canon if he could.
fair enough. If he didn't have someone watching him.
Well, I don't just mean that. I also just mean the fact that he's not a vampire.
Yeah, fair enough. That too.
Does he want to be a full-fledged vampire?
Yes. Like he's probably not going to admit that to Victor or Lorelai for a very fucking long time. But yeah, I know I've told Isaiah this, but like literally his reward for doing a good job would be to become a vampire. Which yes, does imply Florian killing him, but he doesn't think about that part.
Shit.
Mm.
Yeah, that was also something I was thinking about, of like maybe going through the process of turning Johnny into a vampire, but I didn't know whether or not I should ask you about how vampires are even made. Because
Yeah.
I tried
the
just
basi-
some. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, basically all it boils down to is that the person has to be murdered specifically by a vampire bite, and then they are buried. And then when they are buried in the ground in their coffin, they like rise back up as a vampire at night.
Okay. Because
So it
like,
has to specifically be a kill with a bite, and that's really the only main condition.
okay. So I mean, technically, I could have it, because the way Johnny was gonna die was because Kane like bit down, drained some of their essence, but kept going and went too far,
Yeah,
and
yeah, it
basically
would
just
be very easy for him to turn Johnny into a vampire, but literally all he would have to do is give Johnny a normal burial.
yeah. So I think I am gonna continue with my silly little thing of Andreas just has the vampire serum. Because one, I don't think either Kane nor Florian would give Johnny a proper burial.
I mean,
Uh,
Kane would if he really wanted Johnny to come back. Florian, absolutely not. Kane would have to do this against his knowledge.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, none of Kane and Florian's victims got proper burial because that would wind up with them turning into a vampire.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, would Kane care enough about continuing with his current plaything to give Johnny a burial and risk them turning into a vampire? Or would Kane go to the literal necromancer to just simply Deus Ex Machina Johnny back to life so he can keep
You know what?
playing
Fair
as much
enough.
as he wants?
Wait, who's
And
the
then, what?
who's the necromancer?
I mean, if he doesn't know that Johnny being necromancer would turn them into a vampire, then yeah, it makes more sense to go that route.
Yeah. Well, because I'm thinking like
Because, like I said, his dad is very strict about who he turns into vampires.
yeah. And Jester, to answer your question, the Necromancer is Azaria, one of Mom's characters. She was specifically played in Mythic Odyssey. We never really did get to experience that part of her all that much. All I remember from her backstory is that like she's the apprentice of a necromancer. But she just has an affinity for fire. But because my mom wound up joining the campaign so late, we didn't really get anything proper with her.
Mm.
Well, that and she did hide shit, unlike a lot of our characters at that time.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to add more characters to the vampire castle. So I'm like, okay, who are characters that are like morally gray enough that they could be leaned towards a more evil side? And I'm like, okay, let's go with the necromancer, with pyrotechnics, and the alchemist, who's a spider. Perfect for a castle theme. So yeah. But yeah, with Azaria bringing people back to life, it's not Azaria's necromancy that turns people into vampires. It's quite literally just Andreas being like, "Hold on, let me try something," and then goes full mad scientist mode as he dumps a potion of vampirism into a dead person's gullet,
Well, the
and then
point
they
is,
get
either
revived.
way, Kane thought he was going to be able to bring Johnny back without them turning into a vampire, so that makes sense to
Yep.
go the necromancy route.
Yep. Needless to say, Andreas is going to have to hide for several chapters. Which will be fun.
Well, okay, correction when I say none of them got a proper burial because it would turn them into vampires. That was specifically when Florian was doing the killing. Once Kane joined in, that wasn't the case, but like they still didn't get a proper burial. Florian had a system in place.
Fair enough.
Because yeah, I do have it specifically written that Florian every single time let Kane do the actual killing.
Mm. I mean, probably in canon case, it's because Kane won't actually turn the person into a vampire.
No, it's mostly just because he knows it will fuck with Kane's mind. If like
Fair enough.
I don't know how well I can write a good manipulator. We'll see with this fan fiction, but pretty much everything Florian did was to make him as fucked in the head as possible,
Fair enough.
so that he'd be perfectly willing to go along with his literal takeover over the world plan.
Again, fair enough.
Like Johnny even says that at one point of literal take over the world evil in terms of describing Florian.
Yeah,
Because
Take over the
yeah, it
world and
was
not the tri-state
literal.
area.
that would be how Johnny describes Florian.
Well, it's an accurate description.
I mean, yeah. He's like, take over the world type evil. You get what I mean? Saw a play about it once. That's just gonna be Johnny's whole running gag. It's just, I saw a play about it once when talking about any sort of movie or pop culture reference. It's like, I saw a play about that once.
No, I mean Johnny would know that he was literal take over the world evil. Like there isn't anything Kane wouldn't have shared with them at this point.
I know, but still. It's just funnier to think about it that way, of like, I'm just saying that, like, the moment Kane tries to describe his dad, Johnny's like, so the take over the world kind of evil.
I mean, yeah, Kane would have agreed with that statement. Like, it's been a while since I've said this, so I will repeat it. Kane knows pretty much what his dad's plan is at this point, and he was 100% on board with it. Like, he doesn't care
Until.
much about that shit himself, but if it makes it easier to get away with murder, then so be it.
Until stuff happened.
Yeah, until Johnny showed up.
Yep.
Like, obviously, yes, Victor plays the biggest part in it, and the town literally full of people that counter his worldview will definitely be a triggering event. But I pretty much, like, not something like I'm going to write in a backstory, but it's definitely my headcanon now that the only reason Kane didn't go to hell the second time was that Johnny's display of kindness was enough to get him to actually consider questioning shit. Because I'm going to have Kane's guilt coming back be in two phases. Like, phase one is going to be the initial his chapter, where he's mostly just concerned with disappointing Johnny because he could do better.
Aw.
Phase two is when he actually starts giving a shit about people again. Sort of. Kind of. It's complicated. Like
Yeah.
I said, even Kane at his best was very quick to start hiding his daughter's murder. Enough to where the 10-year-old picked up on the fact that he's probably done this before.
Damn. Kane really isn't that good at hiding
No, he
hiding
isn't.
shit.
Well, to be fair, he wasn't really trying at this point. Like, by the time he knew it had happened, he was planning on telling Naomi the truth.
Fair enough.
Because by that point, like, it was better for her to know the truth than to not. And also, I feel like there's going to be a conversation between Johnny and Kane at some point where he realizes he probably wasn't approaching things the best way.
Probably.
And I am thinking he's going to know about Florian's involvement, which is why he's so suspicious that's murder that's going to happen. Because, like I said, I don't want Johnny there at the beginning, but I feel like Kane, for Johnny to not follow Kane, he's going to have to be very persistent of, I refuse to let you see that possibility.
Fair enough. Look, Johnny is a ray of sunshine, and that sunshine is infectious.
I literally have it, like, this can be canon for all I care, because this is something that would probably happen, that like, on nights where, like, the nightmares are really bad for Kane, Johnny's pretty much just playing their fiddle the entire time to help calm him down.
Yeah. Just late night partying. Which actually, that reminds me. So for your fic, are they in the Crooked Moon world, or have they, like, somehow found a way back up to the living world?
They
Or
found a way back to the living world, but it's not Baldur's Gate.
okay. I was gonna say, like, if it was, like, I mean, even then, like, because I was gonna say, like, if it was back up to the living world, then Johnny would probably be the reason why Johnny probably wasn't around in, like, this first half of, the fic or so, is probably because Johnny's focus is also, on the farm with their family.
Well, again, this isn't Baldur's Gate, so no, Johnny
I
wouldn't
know.
be back with their family.
I know, that's why I said if,
Yeah.
but since it's not, honestly,
I mean, Johnny is still definitely around. It's just,
yeah.
like I said, I'm kind of figuring out how to do it as I like go along, but
I'm
basically
also,
Johnny doesn't really know the specifics of how Kate's been explaining things to Naomi.
yeah. Fair enough.
Because
And
let's be
yeah,
real, Johnny is too trusting of a person sometimes.
yeah. Well, I was also gonna say Johnny is also just a big old dunce sometimes. Most
Yeah, that
times.
too.
Like, Kane could quite literally murder an innocent man in front of Johnny, and Johnny would actually no, that's going too far with it. But like,
I was wondering where you were going with that
yeah,
statement.
yeah, not the best statement. But I mean, like, pointing out when Kane was so casually talking about killing a innocent man whom Johnny's gonna have to kill.
Well, to
Johnny
be
didn't
fair,
think
Johnny
to
was
question
in
it.
a really emotional state there.
I mean, yeah, but
I'm
even
more
then,
concerned as to why Levi wasn't concerned, but I know that's because your brother wasn't really wanting to roleplay much.
well, I mean, like, on the above table end, it was mostly because I think he was either distracted with something else or sleeping. I can't remember
Yeah,
which. But either way, he wasn't really uh above table, he wasn't really role playing. Um
yeah, I know
below
that. And
below table, I like to imagine it of like a uh Levi uh Levi, like, one, hasn't seen Johnny break down like this at all, so probably got put into a state of shock where he
yeah,
couldn't really find the words to say anything,
yeah, that's fair.
but knows that, like, if I try to say something, I might fuck something up, so probably the best course of action is to just simply not say anything at all and just keep an open ear.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, no, I joked about it a lot, but I understand why Johnny didn't notice shit during then.
Yeah.
I do feel like at least one person should be suspicious after the whole he's already dead thing. Like, Victor was really doing Kane a favor there.
Yeah.
Like, he was going to say something really incriminating if Victor didn't shut him up.
Yeah, 'cause, like, yeah, I guess that's probably the best example of Johnny not catching it because, like, they were, like, we were all talking about burying a guy and Kane was wanting to, like, drain him of his blood or something. I forget what
He
he
was
was wanting
wanting
to
to
do.
put some in the wine bottles he's been carrying around.
Yeah,
Because that is the purpose of the wine bottles.
which I'm surprised Kane doesn't ask, like, either Victor or Johnny or like Courtney or whoever, just be like, "Hey, real quick, can I, like, tie you open real quick and just get some blood into my wine bottle?"
You know what? That's what he really should do. Although I would say in the case of Victor, it would be useless because there's no life essence left, and it's literally just water to him.
Fair enough.
Courtney, on the other hand, okay, yeah, Cade really should think to do that. but I'm stupid and he's stupid, so I'm not going to have him think to do that.
Damn. Sentence of the month. I am stupid and he's stupid. So therefore,
I mean, I will say my real explanation is like the I imagine the fight is like pretty clean when he's, not trying to murder someone. I do
Mhm.
feel like it's a bit different to ask, hey, can I like slice your arm for blood?
Eh.
Like, even if, yes, like his teeth are and can be used as a weapon, it is easier to be gentler with them.
Fair enough.
Also, he's used to getting the blood supply from dead people. So, like I said, Kane's an idiot. He has not thought to ask that.
Fair enough.
Just maybe eventually they'll kill someone with blood and the others will be okay with him doing his thing.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I will say though that I kind of even was thinking this in the moment, but the main reason why Kane responded the way he did wasn't even because of the way wasn't even because they told him not to. It was just how how stern compared to usual Johnny was about it. He was
Fair
reacting
enough.
like a brat pretty much.
Fair enough. Johnny over here being responsible, and Kane is like, this is unusual. I don't like it.
Pretty much, yeah. Victor's usually the only one who gets onto his case. Well,
Where's
and
this?
Lorelai a little bit.
Where's the bumbling,
What?
smiling idiot?
Sorry, I heard Lorelai's name.
Pretty much that was probably what Kane was thinking without realizing it.
Just simply the fact when everyone, including Johnny, was telling Kane not to drain the corpse of blood as we were trying to bury it. I kind of phrased it in Kane's head of not liking the fact that Johnny was being serious in this moment, and Daisy had remarked how, yeah, it's usually Victor and Lorelai who catch Kane on his shit.
Well, I mean, in Lorelai's case, it was less catching him on his shit as much as personal disagreements and how to handle the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say, part of me feels like Lorelai should have caught on at this point.
Fair
Who's
enough.
to say she doesn't know and just hasn't said anything?
You know what? I
Fair.
wouldn't be surprised if when Victor says something, Lorelai's just like, you think I didn't know?
Hello, welcome back.
Wow. Got a second wind.
Damn. Apparently we need to talk more
Mm.
about Victor and Lorelai catching Kane on his shit more often.
well, Victor more specifically.
Because that was what we were talking about.
Brought him back from the dead.
Yeah, I was saying that the only reason why Kate acted so bratty to not being able to trade the corpse of blood was just how firm Johnny was in saying no. And also saying that Kate really should be grateful for Victor. He did stop him from saying something really stupid.
Yeah.
Just basically talking again about moments where Kane was being pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Johnny not catching a single fucking thing.
Well, quite a few people too. Um,
Anyway, I'm gonna drop off, guys.
Alright.
Later.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll probably
Later.
have to hop off soon too, but I'll stick around until it's officially been an hour.
Fair enough. I mean, it's almost 2 hours on stream.
Well, I meant an hour in terms of since I went on lunch.
Fair enough.
I'm still at work.
Fair enough.
Work don't matter.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have a hard enough time during interviews without the whole stupid having to explain this gap in your resume. Also, I do actually have to pay for shit now.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Like, it's not a lot that I have to pay for. I am grateful to my parents, but I do still have to pay for shit.
Fair enough.
Adulthood fucking sucks.
E. Actually, this probably is a good stopping point.
Yep.
Alright, talk to you guys later.
Alright.
Later.
Bye-bye. I guess I could have asked people about what they thought for letting basically whenever Jester's able to make it for one of the streams, just having us all be flies on the wall.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I said we could probably just also send out a message beforehand, just be like, hey,
Yeah,
you don't want to come, you don't have to.
fair enough.
later.
Oh, bye-bye. Yeah, kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen. I know what the problem is. It's it's in the face. Ventus looks it just looks way too childish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the opacity. And I'm gonna try and fix this. Hmm. Problem is when I do that, that don't look right. Shit. I'm gonna try something. Well, Didn't need this, but Okay, I think I fixed it with that. Because I think the features were just too low on the face. Ah, so why not come back? Ah, damn. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I'm doing this now, in which I gotta look and cover for all of the spots that I just kind of miss, and I don't feel like going back and filling in. Oh shit. There we go. I completely forgot about the fact that Ventus's uh iris or eyes won't show up in the line art because the iris technically doesn't have a line around it, like normal eyes. Yeah. I don't think I need to. There we go. Okay. This is why I debated on doing that little corner for the rest of the choker, and then just ultimately deciding against it because I didn't want to have to deal with it here. Probably gonna slap all the colors together and then call it a day. But before that, I'm definitely gonna have to go to the bathroom. All right. Woohoo. All right. So now I got to figure out how to incorporate these colors into Ventus's outfit. All right. Well, the non-binary colors could potentially be really easy. Arrow ace colors. So I could do one flag here. And then the other flag the rest of the outfit. Well, I mean, I guess what I could do is I could go ahead and slap down the color for the hair. Yeah. And I can like do the same for just like the general face and the like eyes and all that. But first I do have to go 10-1, so I will be back. Hi, I am back. Hey. All right, cool. let's continue, shall we? I'm not gonna stop this. I'm not gonna end stream until I get the coloring bit done. I can worry about like shading and all on my own time. I want to get coloring done. I should probably take like just one of these puppets and just simply hold it. Either that or make like a blank version of. I say blank version, but I mean like a ah. I mean like a non-shaded version. Alright. So I don't think some of these colors are accurate. Especially considering that's the old version, and I didn't look at any like colors or any of the references. I mean, I looked at references, I didn't do a color pick. So this skin tone's probably much different than this skin tone. Unless I did color pick from this, I don't know. Either way, I know for a fact the blush is different. I'm gonna miss that microphone. Oh, shit. Trying to fix this up a little bit. think that I think the lips are a little too big, if I'm thinking correctly. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll just simply color swatch that first, and then probably after stream I'll grab uh a non-shaded version of this so I can get the actual color for it, or the new color for it, I should say. Hold on. Yeah, actually. Um, actually. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think everything else is good for Pickens. Yeah. All right. Really gonna do this on a separate layer, so then that way I can not worry about it all that much. Yeah. Actually, no, wait, hold on. I think white actually needs to be that. And then I'm gonna have to just like try things. Okay, so I think what I want is I want the non-binary flag to be the shirt, the collar, pants, and boots. And then the arrow ace flag be the jacket. No. Oh, I think I know what's fucking me up. So let me try this. And then I know it's the wrong color for that, but I'll fix that in a second. I think it's too much orange. Hmm. I'm also going to turn that off because I need to be able to kind of just go at this without. Then I think I'm getting close. I think I'm almost there. Even though I'm technically gonna change that in a second. Ooh, I could do that. Okay, yeah. I like that. There. Hmm. Yeah, so I think actually. think I may have needed to bring the nose up. I think that's what I needed to do as well. Hate to do this again, but let's try this. think this is good. Alright. Honestly, in this case, I can just simply keep going. 'Cause I got a bit of a second wind in me. Really, what time is it? Okay, yeah. So, I and like the pride colors for their outfit. Right. So, oh, I accidentally opened something by I have no idea how. Anyways, yeah. Oh, what the? I wanted to do this. Okay, save that. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Or not episode. That'll be it for this live stream. Um, Friday, expect line 42 because Jester is still out right now. Um, huh. So next Monday, I think for all of June, I'm gonna try just simply editing that test video. I didn't really get far at all with that. So I'm gonna see if working for about an hour or so next Monday will help. And then Tuesday for that week, um, I think I'm gonna finally draw the fat emo men that I kind of set myself up to draw. So yeah, Um, sorry, biting my lips. So yeah, Friday, line 42, Monday, more editing, and then Tuesday, drawing fat emo men. And yeah, I will see you guys on Friday.